Hi students, hope you all are doing fine. I'm Miss Sumaira Mary and I'm going to teach you ethics. The first topic which we are going to study from our ethic book today is a poem about Pakistan. The name of this poem is Long Live Pakistan and it is written by Zia Jalandhari. He is a very famous Urdu poet of our country. He has written many ghazals and nazms in Hindi, Urdu and English. He was born in February 1923. He did his masters from Lahore and wrote many well-known poems and is a very well-known poet of our country. So students, I'm going to read out the poem for you first and then we'll do the explanation stanza-wise. Long live Pakistan. Long live Pakistan, we pray, as long as the sun and moon last, as long as the world exists. Long live Pakistan, O God. May every nook and corner of the country prosper. May happiness and freedom be the fate of every child of this land. May the eyes glitter with dreams and the heart throbs with faith. Long live Pakistan, O God. We pray that our blessings and mercy may shower on its mountains, rivers, plains and deserts, as well as its flourishing cities, towns and villages. Long live Pakistan, O God. Give its youth and children thirst for knowledge and learning. Teach them to conquer hearts. Bestow upon them longing for light and love for labor, and be merciful to all. Long live Pakistan, O God. May the people of Pakistan lead an exemplary life. Let their heads and hearts, as well as their hands and arms, remain occupied in nation building. You are eternal and everlasting. May this country, a sign of yours, also endure forever. Long live Pakistan, O God, by Zia Jalandhari. Long live Pakistan, we pray, as long as the sun and moon last, as long as the world exists. Long live Pakistan, O God. Now students, in this stanza, the poet is praying for Pakistan that it should stay as long as the sun and moon exist. पोइट कहना चाह रहे हैं कि हमारा पाकिस्तान हमेशा आबाद रहे जब तक सूरज और चांद है, जब तक ये दुनिया आबाद है. He wants Pakistan to stay as long as the world exists. Means till the doomsday. He wants our country to stay till the end of this world. He wants his country to stay. You might have heard this and said the slogans also that Pakistan Zindabad or Jeewe Jeewe Pakistan. इनका यही मतलब है कि हमारा पाकिस्तान हमेशा आबाद रहे. जब 14 अगस्त करीब आता है, आपने अक्सर बच्चों को रोड पे आते जाते या लोगों को बहुत एंजॉय करते हुए देखा होगा और साथ साथ ये नारे मारते हुए जो स्लोगन्स होते हैं देखा होगा कि पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद या जीवे जीवे पाकिस्तान और बहुत सारे. इन सब नारों का यही मतलब है कि हमारा पाकिस्तान सदा आबाद रहे. In the second stanza, may every nook and corner of the country prosper. May happiness and freedom be the fate of every child of this land. May the eyes glitter with dreams and the heart throbs with faith. Long live Pakistan, O God. In the second stanza, the poet is praying for the prosperity of Pakistan, that it should establish and remain till the end of the world. And from every nook and corner it should establish. And the future of this country should be freedom and happiness. And each and every person in this country should feel free to do whatever he wants to do and live his life according to the rights given to him by the country. And the children of this country should have dreams and visions for this country, that whatever they will do for their country would bring a better future for it. In the third stanza, the poet says, "We pray that your blessings and mercy may shower on its mountains, rivers, plains, and deserts, as well as its flourishing cities, towns, and villages. Long live Pakistan, O God." Now in this stanza, the poet is praying that the God may always shower his blessings abundantly in our country, that our country is very beautiful, as you have seen that it has mountains, plains, rivers, plateaus, all kind of natural resources we are having in our country. The natural beauty of a country attracts the tourists to come and to appreciate. So poet wants that God always shower his blessings and it should become more and more beautiful day by day. He even wants that the flourishing cities, the busy cities of our country, cities, towns, and villages also, they should also flourish. They should also achieve a better future, and the people living over there should work for the country and make it a better place. Give its youth and children thirst for knowledge and learning. Teach them to conquer hearts. Bestow upon them longing for light and love of labor. Now here in this stanza, the poet wants the children of the country, जैसे जो youth है, जैसे कि आप लोग हैं, he wants कि आप लोग तालीम हासिल करें अपने मुल्क की तरक्की के लिए, ताकि आपका मुल्क एक अच्छे मकाम पर पहुंच सके, दुनिया में उसका भी एक नाम हो। हमारे अंदर इतनी जुस्तजू होनी चाहिए कि हम इल्म हासिल करें, अपने मुल्क का नाम रोशन करें। Long live Pakistan, O God. May the people of Pakistan lead an exemplary life. Let their heads and hearts, as well as their hands and arms, remain occupied in nation building. You are eternal and everlasting. May this country, a sign of yours, also endure forever. Long live Pakistan, O God. Now, in this stanza, the poet is saying that people of Pakistan are very simple and frank. They live a very simple life. And he wants that each and every person of the country should work for the betterment of our country, to achieve a good rank for their country in the world. He says that our hands and our hearts should always remain busy in working for our country. We should never stop to work for our country. He also says that as God is everlasting, so he wants our country also to stay like this forever and ever in the world, till the world ends. As you have seen that there are many countries, like when war happens, they destroy, and those countries doesn't remain. But that's why the poet is praying of Pakistan that a bad eye should never come to our country, कि कभी कोई बुरी नज़र से हमारी कंट्री की तरफ ना देखे, कभी कोई ऐसा वाक़या ना हो कि जिससे जंग हो या कुछ हो और हमारी कंट्री उससे तबाह बर्बाद हो जाए। इसलिए वो बार बार कंट्री की आबाद रहने के लिए दुआ कर रहे हैं। I hope you all understood the poem, and if you have any difficulty, you can listen to this recording twice or thrice so that you can understand it. Students, after listening to the explanations, I want you all to do this exercise in your notebook. These are 3 questions over here which I have given, and I want you all to write down the answers in your own words in 1 or 2 lines. Question number 1 is, what do you understand from the line, so long the sun and the moon stay? Question number 2, what do you understand from the line, may every corner and lane of the native land prosper? And question number 3 is, what does the poet wish for the youth of Pakistan? You all have to do this access homework in your notebooks, as well as the notes given to you of this poem in your notebooks, and submit it in school so that I can correct them and return it back to you, and you can prepare for your assessments with that. I hope you all understood it very well. Have a nice day.